Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boys, the 1, 2, 3 count a wrestling podcast here to talk about everything going on this weekend with AEW Full Gear.
Sir.
We're just going to get straight into it. Ain't no time to waste. Well, I do want to be cordial and ask you guys, how are you doing? But keep it within 30 seconds. How are you doing?
That's inconsiderate. I want to talk about my day. No, I'm cool. We get right into it.
I say, you heard him. Keep it going. No, I'm good. We're moving over here.
All right. Well, since we're all, damn it, you stupid. Yeah, mother. Sorry, I'm trying to put my phone back on forever before it dies. Oh. Bam. Okay.
All right.
So let's talk about wrestling. We have a pay-per-view, like I said, coming up. And we were talking before the podcast on what's going on in Rampage. We are not having a Rampage this week.
No.
Okay. I believe we are having a head-to-head on Friday night.
Okay.
Because AEW is having Collision on Friday night.
Okay. I'm lost, but all right.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, because they're having a pay-per-view on Saturday. Saturday is always their Collision Day.
Right.
So they're switching it this week to Friday. So there is no Rampage.
Okay, so what was the reason for them to make this on Saturday instead of Sunday? Because I missed all of this shit.
I don't know. They probably don't want to go up against the football, honestly.
They've been going up against football for the last 3 months with all of their pay-per-views that they had. This was the big one. This was the one that you should have put against the football.
Actually, no. I think they're doing AEW. Yeah, okay. So I'm looking at AEW right now. They have Collision and Rampage tomorrow.
Oh. So 3 hours.
Yes. Which...
Okay, yeah, that's why they're doing it.
Yeah, it's going up. It's going against SmackDown because on Collision we have Dax versus Roosh, Miro versus Daniel Garcia, Saray and Ruby Soho versus Hikaru Shida and Chris Statlander, and then actually make this larger. And then for Rampage, all we have so far is a sit down, or Renee's just gonna be working her ass off.
Like always.
It's a sit down with Jay White, a sit down with MJF, and then the only match that they currently have on the books is Timeless Tony Storm versus Emi Sakura for Rampage.
Did Vince go into creative of AEW? That sounds like a Raw. During the Vince era. Yeah. One full hour of just interviews. One wrestling match in an hour, and then it just, yeah, that sounds like something Vince would do. Okay, but it's cool. It's cool because we're not even here for that. We are here for Full Gear because I need to get my shits. What?
We did have Dynamite last night. I don't know. I was able to watch like one part of it. And it was
that show
the main event
good
with the family, but Sammy Guevara still isn't able to be wrestling, so they switched it with Brian Cage.
The Machine.
And they faced Big Show, the Golden Lovers. Oh, sorry, Paul White.
Yeah, there you go.
The Golden Lovers and Chris Jericho, which...
That match is crazy.
I don't know if you've checked the Twitter sphere or the X sphere, But Brian Cage gave.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Oh my God. And
I will say, somebody who's played the Like a Dragon games, they kept it straight to the game because you will beat somebody with a bike on the street in that game, and I love it.
That's awesome.
And then, oh boy, ended up cutting his hand using the sugar glass.
Oh, Kenny, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then he did another bottle on Will Hobbs. I was like, he good?
And then I think the best thing in the night will also be the best thing in the match or in the show. The face-to-face between Hangman and Swerve. Whew. If I was a Hangman fan, I'd be like, yo.
This guy over here, he's still like giving him his props.
That's as close as we're gonna get. He's saying that it was so good that if he was a fan, he would have loved it.
Hey, I put on our Twitter who has the best Buckshot Larry, Logan Paul, and Hangman Page.
And you saw what that.
Everybody said Hangman Page, and everybody, I guess, felt so disrespected.
Goddamn right.
I would say Logan Paul. And trust me, I don't like either one of those mother suckers.
Yeah, but
I'm just trying to start a conversation.
You just trying to hate, and they just corrected you. That's what that was. That was Logan Paul. Get that guy out of here. I love him. I think he's awesome. But yeah, Hangman Buckshot.
Well,
I said on Twitter that when Hangman got something to sink his teeth into, it is hard to deny how good he is, especially on the mic. Because, man, these last 2 weeks, I don't think Swerve even said anything.
He didn't. He wasn't able to get a single word in.
Yeah. We all know Swerve could talk.
Swerve.
Hangman. He's like, Prince Nana be buying weed from the high school kids. He said, after I'm done beating Swerve's ass, I'm coming for Nana. I'm stealing his weed. I was like, okay, Hangman won.
And then everybody started getting to steal his weed chant, bro. No. No. We're not doing that.
You're not going to do that. He's like, I can't lay my hands on you, Swerve, but Nana, he just straight punched him. I was like, all right. This kind of shit right here.
I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and talk about SmackDown that happened last week, because we all know Kairi Sane came back at Crown Jewel.
I will say she got my favorite elbow drop. It's up there.
Best
with Shawn
elbow
Michaels.
drop in the game.
Yeah, it's up there with Shawn Michaels and Macho Man.
But
top 3.
She's not the only person to, make a heel turn, I should say. We actually had 2 heel turns on Friday.
Double turn.
Santos Escobar ended up switching his code on Rey Mysterio, at which Rey Mysterio is shoot out for the rest of the year.
Oof.
And then
wait. So Santos was like, he said a picture of Ray on Twitter. He's like, "Don't come back." I was like, "Oh, damn, damn, don't say that."
Rey Mysterio just can't
man, always get betrayed,
sons. Bro. Yeah,
can't never have a family in the wrestling business.
Got betrayed by Batista, Eddie, Chavo,
everybody.
His son,
his own blood.
Now Santos, it's crazy. And then we also had Asuka, I guess, join Damage Control. So we're getting that started for.
The only thing said about that is I feel bad for Bayley. They said she's about to get she about to get the beating of a lifetime. They're about to kick her out like the kick.
War Games.
Yeah. Like they did the Edge.
Yeah. I was just about to say that. She about to get the Edge treatment.
Because supposedly, as of right now, War Games, and yes, we're gonna just talk about War Games real quick. We'll talk about it next week as well, because that's when actual pay-per-view is. We have Kairi Sane, Asuka, Io, and Bayley as of right now. And then on the other women's side, we have Charlotte, Shotzi, and Bianca. Supposedly, Becky Lynch is going to be in there. And at first, I thought they were just going to do a 4-on-4. But with what happened on Raw, I believe that they're going to be doing a 5-on-5. And I'm saying the mystery fifth person, she was the number one champion in AEW for damn near a year, damn near 2 years, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
She's the first TBS World Heavyweight Champion. And there's only been 2.
Yeah.
Jade, Money, Kagel.
Just think about that. Championship out there. You one person that held it, and there's only one other person that got it. There's a chick that beat you. Like, oh my god!
Yeah, and that person,
that is so sick.
And with that person, they had to beat you for it. That's your only loss too. That's her only loss.
Yeah,
that's great.
She lost twice to Statlander, but she's the only person to have beat her. And to win the title, she had to go through somebody else.
Oh no, wait.
She did have a match with somebody else.
Wait.
She had a match with Taya Valkyrie. Yeah. And then Chris Statlander came out because she was like, she's not finished. She wants to go again.
Yep.
So she came out, she won. And then when they were here in Indianapolis, that's when they had the Rampage
that don't count
match. And like everybody thought, it's like, yo, why is this happening so quickly? But as of we now know,
she was headed out.
Yep. Yeah, that one don't count. I don't count that one. The on the way out loss? No, I don't count that one. We don't respect it when Vince does it. Who really respect the Calgary Screwdrop? Who respects that win?
That's a tad bit different.
I can go through any exit loss that was there because they was afraid of them keeping the belt. Nah. So yeah.
I mean, Daniel Bryan lost on his way out too.
There was only one person that didn't lose on the way out since the 90s. No, I'm talking about that was a champion.
Champion.
Yeah.
CM Punk.
CM Punk, he didn't lose on the way out. Yeah,
to The Rock.
Yeah, didn't he lose the championship?
His first time leaving before he even signed his contract, he won, and that's when you remember he jumped into the crowd, blew a kiss.
Okay.
Oh, Money in the Bank.
Okay, okay, but he didn't leave.
We didn't leave.
No, I'm talking
but his contract was
no. It was that handshake agreement that Vince had. Medusa.
Yes.
She won.
And that's why they always want to make sure the title's off somebody.
Yeah, so
never again.
but no, that was the only one. So so I don't count that. I don't count that. On the way out, lost in the championship, you losing it. Yeah, nah, you're not counting that. Because with Chris, you had to get the get back. And she won both times, so that was bullshit. But we're going to keep going. We keep going, because I could talk about that all day.
Yep, and while we're talking about it right now, I will be letting everybody know that your boy, CT, King X Negus on Instagram and Twitter, or X, however you want to say it. I will be at SmackDown tomorrow, so look out for me. I will have a giant sign that says 3 Count Pod. Go ahead, if you see me, take a screenshot. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on the page. You're probably already, part of the crew already. But if you're not, definitely do that and be on the lookout, because the first person who does, we have a special prize for them. And it's going to be an early Christmas gift. And I think you'll like it.
You might as well
especially if you like movies.
Just tell them. So they know exactly.
All right. So as we know, we have a new movie coming out, which we should actually talk about that. The Iron Claw. It's about the Von Erichs. First of all, put some respect on Chavo Guerrero's name.
Goddamn right.
Let's do that. Because he actually trained Zac Efron. I can't remember his name. He's always just going to be Lip from Shameless.
Okay.
But he...
I said, okay. You said Lip from Shameless. I know what you...
Yeah. He trained them. He was actually in a match with them. But yes, the Iron Claw comes out, obviously, December 22nd. I know what you're saying. It's probably a little too early. But hey, we want to make sure during the Christmas season that we are giving, okay? And we are giving out 2 free tickets to see the Iron Claw, no matter what state or city you're in. Again, state or city or state, I should say it like that. Have to be in the greater United States. So, ta-da. But if you see me with a sign, screenshot it. The first person to tag us and say, hey, we seen you, we'll get your information, got you some tickets. That being said, again, like, subscribe, leave a comment. We love to see and love to talk to you guys. Again, I'm the one that posted this stuff about Hangman and Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Most of you guys probably hate me. It's all right.
Yeah.
I don't have tribalism. I just love to talk about wrestling and fuck with people.
Okay. So yeah. Can't wait for Friday. That means I definitely got to get this out tonight. So we got to make this quick.
Yeah. Yes. And also be on the lookout because in 2024 we have a lot of new stuff coming. So yeah, just be on the lookout. So we are going to go, I guess, directly into the predictions.
Oh yeah, let's get it.
Or no. Who do you? I will say, I gotta ixnay something again. I might have, because I was in charge of the predictions for Crown Jewel. I may or may not got something right. May or may not got something wrong. Chris or Audie may or may not have been in first place. I really don't care because I was in last. But I am coming for my victories. And also, I guess Backlash is going to be in French this year. So that's crazy. They're doing a lot of international premium live pay-per-view events.
Backlash was going back to Puerto Rico.
Nope. They showed it, or they did something on Twitter a few days ago. They will be in France. France. So we got a Saudi Arabia. We have a Francais. We have a German.
Australia.
So WWE has seen that the international crowds are hot for wrestling. And they see how much, even with the wrestling crowds being so hot, they see how much us in America acknowledge our fellow wrestling fans from around the world. So I'm happy that these countries are getting pay-per-views. Honestly, and just like Kofi wants, he wants to bring a pay-per-view or a live show to Africa.
Oh yeah.
100% wish and hope that they can do that.
I'm gonna say this. Paul saw what All Out did. It was like, no, we gotta top that on a bigger level. We're not just gonna do a German soccer football stadium that can hold 150,000. We're gonna go into France. We're gonna go to Australia. We're gonna go into everything.
I want to say they've done an Australian pay-per-view.
I think they have.
I want to say it was Elimination Chamber like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. But
I know it was way before COVID, so maybe in between 2016, 2018, that time frame.
Yeah,
I could be wrong. I'm wrong about a lot, and I still don't care. I still make up my stuff. But my question to you all is, who is the devil?
Okay. And before we answer that question, let me ask this question first. Do you think that the devil is going to present himself in between the match?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Closing the show.
Yeah, I honestly do believe it's going to be closing the show.
So you think he's going to close the show, and if you think he's going to close the show, that means that MJF is going to be the main event, right? I mean, he's a champion. He should be the main event anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the main event, yeah.
Okay. So do you think he's going to interfere in the match?
Nah.
That I do not know, because it's weird. Because when Jay White first said he was going after MJF, the devil attacked. Last week, the group attacked the Acclaimed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very like, what's going on?
Is he for MJF? Is he against MJF?
Again, it's very confusing on what's going on.
So then let's hold that match prediction and the devil prediction to the end. Let's get it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if we're all in agreement of that, I'm pretty sure that theories is going to play while we're talking about this, because if they interfere, then it might be one person. If they don't interfere, it could be another person. So however you...
Oh, no, there's at least 4 people.
No, that's what I'm saying.
There's the devil and then the cronies. The demons. Let's go with that.
Yeah, but I'm saying that if there's an interference in the match, then it could be one person. If there's not an interference and they're just going to do it after the match is over, where they come in and they jump MJF or whatever, or jump whoever's against MJF, then that is going to lead into somebody else. Like,
yeah.
So that could play a part in our prediction. So instead of just giving outright who the person is, let's go in and just fantasy book this whole motherfucking prediction.
Okay,
all right?
We can do that. So instead of starting off with the tag team match, we're going to do Kenny Omega and Jericho versus the Young Bucks. And the stipulation is, if the Young Bucks win, Chris Jericho and Jericho can't team anymore. Omega and Jericho cannot team anymore. But if the Young Bucks lose, then Omega and Jericho get their tag team title shots.
Who?
And I will go first.
Go ahead.
Because you know how much I despise damn near everybody in this match.
I was like, which one do you hate more? Jericho or the Bucks?
But I am going to go with the Golden Jets to win. I say this because just because they got merch don't mean anything. But the way that the Young Bucks are acting, it seems like they're going more heelish. And what's a better way to, like, especially in their match last night, they started using the low blows to win a match. So they're already showing that. So what's another way to actually cement them going heel than to lose to Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho?
Chris, I'm gonna let you go.
Tough one. It's a tough one.
Think about it. Really think about it.
I want to say, dang, I'm gonna say the Golden Jets, only because I don't think people want to actually see the Young Bucks get another title shot, and I don't think they want to split up Jericho and Omega just yet. Even though I think they pretty much did everything already that they could with them.
Okay.
Unless they want to do the Golden Lovers versus the Young Bucks.
That's true. Ah, shit. Why did you say that? I forgot Ibushi was even there, man.
Yes, Ibushi has signed to AEW, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had to at the last night.
So, you sticking with Golden Jets?
No, give me the Bucks.
Ooh.
I changed my mind.
That's your...
TT done swayed me.
That is your... And that is your first lost point. It is the Golden Jets. I'm telling you this. The reason why is not just because Kenny Omega is one of the best damn wrestlers in the game right now. It's not because Chris Jericho is a fucking wizard. He is the first AEW champion, the greatest AEW champion. And it's not because, yes, the greatest. He is the greatest. If it wasn't for him, MJF wouldn't be where he at.
He like top 5, maybe.
So Jericho?
Yeah, Jericho.
He's at least in the top 10.
Wait a minute.
I'll be there.
Do we even have 10 AEW champions?
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking just like professional wrestlers in general.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, he's definitely in the top 5.
He's in the top 2. That's what I said. He is in the top 2 and he's not 2. That's what I'm saying to y'all. Okay, but I ain't even gonna get to the argument. We'll get into that argument after that. Let me stop. Y'all just trying to distract me. But we've been here before. Young Bucks always put out for the business. For as much as people try to say that they go into business for themselves, they have consistently put out for the business. When they want to be, they are the enhancement. And because their names are so big, that is the enhancement. That whole thing with the promo where Kenny was talking and he was like, don't act like we haven't been here before. Like, nigga, this is the history repeating itself. And if and the Young Bucks and the Elite are supposed to be heels, because that's kind of what they've always been. I'm just putting that out there. Kenny is on the face run. And Kenny has attached himself to Chris Jericho, who, regardless of however I felt about his current run, has done it again. He literally...
Kenny Omega attached himself to Chris Jericho.
I was waiting for him to turn around.
Yes. Ooh.
Oh, right.
Ooh. You feel different? I mean, because the facts is there. You don't walk away. Don't go away, Chris. The facts is there.
There's a bear shit in the woods. Is milk sometimes not white? Is rice great with every meal? Does the sun rise in the east and set in the west? Is Japan like the best place that all three of us have never been? Did I just stutter my words?
Okay.
And the answer to all that is yes.
Let's go there. Then.
In the words of... No, we don't have time to go there.
No, okay. Because this got to go out tonight. Yeah, because we're gonna do another episode. We're gonna do an episode, and we're gonna get into this because we just keep seeing it. But I'm gonna shut up. Golden Jets.
That'll be our end of the year.
Golden Jets. I got it. Golden Jets.
All right. The next match we have Sting, Darby Allin, Adam Copeland versus Cage, his stupid son, and his stupid pet.
That is funny. Okay, I'll go first this time. I'm picking Captain Charisma.
His first loss right there. Sting ain't lost one yet.
Oh shit, you right. I'm changing it. I'm changing it. No, I'm getting out of my emotions. Sting hasn't lost one yet. And this is another tag, multi-tag. I don't even think they haven't lost the trios.
Nope.
And they always team up with somebody who can't be pinned. Like, it could be. Right? So.
I mean, Christian could pin.
No, Nick Wayne's taking the pin.
That's what I'm saying, right? So, because let's put it this way. If you had to choose between Sting, Darby, and Edge getting pinned.
Adam Copeland.
The rated R superstar. If you had to choose between one of them getting pinned, of course it's going to be Darby, right?
Yes.
Okay. But Darby loses on his own. He doesn't win. He wins, but he loses on his own. So when he teams up with Sting, that's his trump card. Sting not losing. and then it's like, okay, because Sting has picked Darby to be his successor. They're trying to build him up, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that means that the next person should be pinned if they lost. It can't be them. It has to be somebody else. But they keep picking people like CM Punk and Adam Cole. they keep picking names. So yeah, I see that they just won't lose. So I'm picking Sting, Darby, and the rated R superstar.
I don't know why Chris said anything.
Yeah, thank you.
Actually, I'm about to mess up right here because I feel like they're gonna set this up where Ric Flair somehow cost them the match, so we get Ric Flair and Sting at Revolution. I don't want that.
I don't want that either.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say you said the son of his bastard people.
Yeah, I'll take the L on this one.
Okay.
All right.
Because I write the shows, so
yeah. Are you texting Chico? You better not be texting Chico.
Nope, I am putting in the correct predictions into my phone.
Okay.
We have the match that I'm most looking forward to.
Hey, wait, who'd you pick for that match? Trios match. Yeah.
Sting and Darby Allin.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho matches were one that I've been really waiting on. Like, I didn't even, when I watched the promo, I was like, oh my God, I need this. I did not know that I needed this, but I needed this. And I can't fucking stand the Young Bucks, but I need this. Yeah.
So, the match I'm most looking forward to is Swerve. Whose house? Swerve's house. Swerve Strickland versus Adam, Hangman Page in a Texas death match. But let's be like real. Adam Page hasn't lost a Texas death match till Saturday.
I don't know.
I don't know. This one, I don't know. I really don't know this one.
Hangman type of man.
I'm not picking with my heart.
Kill him.
I'm not picking with my gut. I'm just picking because I know.
Okay. He talked to Chico. All right.
He talked to Chico. Chico there, medical staff.
Yeah. And now he was like, he told CT, he was like, listen, I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm carting the wave Hangman at the end of the match.
Hey. And I'm like, hey, go friend. Where's it at anyway? Oh, in LA.
It's in Inglewood. Damn.
So who are you guys picking?
Ooh. I can't. I don't know. I can't. This one is hard because honestly, you know what? I said it once already. I'm picking Swerve. He's going to be the one that is going to actually make us think that he can beat MJF. They're pushing him there. Just business wise, they're pushing him there. He's been psychotic. He's been psychotic ever since he's been shit with Keith Lee. Like
when he stole Billy Gunn and snapped his fingers.
Yeah.
I seen that. I was like, all right, bro.
Yeah,
I'm with this guy.
He's been doing some crazy stuff, snapping fingers, beating up children.
Yeah.
Creeping up on children.
Yeah.
Yeah, other children. Nick Wayne. Dang. I'm gonna go Swerve. He got to finish his anime arc, his anime villain arc. Actually, it's not even a finish. It's just another chapter.
Yeah.
I'm probably the biggest Hangman guy here, but yeah, this was probably my most anticipated match. But
you better stay away from Prince Nana as a weed.
Nah, he want that weed.
You ain't ready.
Stop buying from them high schoolers. I'm coming to take it.
Oh, and speaking of weed, this has nothing to do with wrestling, but kind of does. A WWE Hall of Famer has announced that he is done smoking.
Oh yeah, Snoop.
Is it Randy Orton?
Snoop is done smoking.
But he did not say that he was done eating edibles. So.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Ta-da.
You just lied.
Anyways, we have the AEW International title. We have Orange Cassidy versus Moxley. This is the match where I'm like, I have no idea. But
I'm gonna give it to Mox. I don't think he was supposed to lose it.
Yeah.
At least not this one.
No. Go ahead.
I'm going to say Orange Cassidy because the way that his like little arc has been going, I feel like he might be about to make a turn.
Oh shit!
I gotta say.
I can't lose again.
Yeah, no. Listen, but we all can't keep picking the same thing because we're just gonna be tired. Either we're going to be all right or you're going to be like all wrong and then we're just going to be tired. I'm going to say...
I was like, go ahead and pick Mox then. I'll switch him out. No, I'll stick with Mox.
Yeah, you can stick with Mox. I'm going to say that it's going to go with Orange Cassidy. And the reason why I say that it's going to go with Orange Cassidy is because they seen what happened with that TBS belt and it's hopping around back and forth. Yeah.
Tony.
You call it Tony, huh? You gotta change, so you gotta do a rewrite.
You gotta call Audible.
Yeah.
Make sure Mox wins.
Yeah, but no, I'm going with Orange Cassidy just because they want to. It's their second legitimate belt behind with a third.
I would honestly say that's the second.
I mean. Okay, so it's AEW World Title, right? Are we gonna put it over? Are we gonna put it over the women's? The international over the women's title. Think about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say the women's title is third.
You would say that it's third.
Yeah.
We got to have this discussion because since the TBS title has changed, that has dropped tremendously. Because TBS was number 2, or that when Hangman had it, it was number 1. So
yeah, TBS title has dropped, but that's no fault of Statlander because
she had to follow Jay. I'm sorry that.
But again, that's the next match. So
let's get into it.
Yeah, we have Chris Statlander versus Sky Blue versus Julia Hart for the TBS Championship. This one is also a kind of a pick-me, but I honestly don't see them taking it off Chris Statlander. But the way Sky Blue has been recently has me just like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think Sky Blue is going to win. But I feel like she'll do something where Chris Statlander can't win.
Oh.
It's that whole anything but Chris. I think that's her mindset. Because they had a little interview. It was Chris Statlander, Willow, and Sky Blue. And Sky Blue was like, Willow, I always have your back. But then she hasn't been like super friendly with Chris Statlander. And yeah.
Yeah. With you saying that confirmed my pick. It's going to be Julia. It's going to be Julia. And when I saw them together, I know it, and it kind of sucks. Because honestly, I don't know. It's with Chris, it's kind of hard because I fucking love Chris Statlander. But I see them putting it on Julia because of her run, the way that she's been. She's been, I won't say she's been the best wrestler, but she's been phenomenal with her character. Like, yeah. And especially after correcting it with the Varsity Blues and that turn that took entirely too long, that wasn't really a turn. I was thinking that they could put it on her because she's still part of the House of Black. She, that whole powerhouse. They've all had championships. They all have had belts. So they don't still have the trios, do they?
No, yeah. That's the Acclaim.
Yeah, the Acclaim just got it. Yeah. But she hasn't held anything yet. She doesn't hold that same prestige. And so I'm thinking that she's going to win it. And I saw a picture of Sky Blue and Julia Hart in a stare down, and I thought there was something odd about it because I missed it.
Well, she had missed it, Sky Blue, and then Julia had went off to go get married and do her honeymoon and everything. And it was just like these subtle turns in Sky Blue's personality. And once Julia Hart came back, you thought that Sky Blue was going to team up with her, but then she ended up spitting the mist at her. And it's just been like a weird triangle with Chris Statlander, Sky Blue, and Julia.
Yeah, this is set up. This is a setup, and it's not going to be Chris. But I don't think that right now they could put it on Sky, so it is Julia.
What do you think, Chris?
Man, took my whole spiel. I was going to say Julia.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it might be time.
Yeah.
And I am going to be going with Chris Statlander. I'm going to say somehow she prevails by the skin of her skin.
Okay.
And next we have the AEW Women's title. The 3-time Women's Champion Hikaru Shida versus the 2-time Champion Timeless Toni Storm.
You can't do that no more. Oh. You can't do that no more.
Chest up, tits out,
and watch for the shoe. Yeah. But that when you went from here to Toni Storm, that was it for me. That killed me. So yeah, you can't do that no more. I would die laughing. I'm trying to hold it in right now.
I will be going in with my beautiful Hikaru Shida. I love Toni Storm. Toni Storm is by far the best overall character in AEW right now.
Yeah, she's probably second best, just only to MJF at this point.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
Yeah, I already know what you're thinking, because I'm thinking the same thing.
Shut up. Y'all just keep going, because I already got my pick.
There was a new woman signing, and she is obsessed with Toni Storm.
Yeah.
So I could see her interfering.
I saw that.
And costing Hikaru Shida. But I am going to stick with Hikaru Shida. Yes, I'm gonna do that.
I forgot about that lady.
Yeah.
I'm saying Tony Storm.
That you just saying Tony Storm, or was that an audible made?
Hold on, I gotta call Tony. No, I'm saying Tony Storm. She's gonna be my pick anyway.
Okay, man.
Because Jamie Hayter got to be close coming back, right?
Close,
right?
Who?
Jamie
Hayter.
I have not heard anything about her for a while.
I don't know,
but I do miss Jamie Hayter.
Yeah,
Tony Storm been holding it down.
Yeah, she has.
Yeah.
So
all right, now my pick. I just want y'all to imagine how those vignettes would be. Those silent movies will be while she has the belt.
With the belt,
it's gonna be amazing. So yeah, it's gonna be. How does Future say it? Sensational. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be timeless.
It's gonna be timeless.
Timeless. Oh.
Yeah, it's time, and it's time. It's time. She's Tony. It's Tony. It is gonna be time. It's Tony time. It's timeless Tony time.
All right. So we have the AEW tag titles: Starks and Big Bill versus LFI versus FTR versus the House of Black.
The Kings of the Black Throne. That is what they're called when they're a tag.
That's true. Wait, is it Malachi and Buddy?
Brody.
No, Brody.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it changes some things, don't it?
Yeah. I'll go Kings of the Black Throne.
Run through the names again.
Wow.
I know, because I want to go with them.
Starks and Big Bill, LFI, and I believe it's Roosh and Preston Vance.
Yeah.
Versus FTR versus.
No, it's Roosh and Andrade.
No.
Hold on, wait.
Andrade is not a part of LFI right now.
Wait a second, because I just.
Yeah, he's dealing with CJ Perry.
Yeah. It's about to be.
Hold on.
Andrade versus Miro.
Hold on. Because I know that I didn't read that. I could have read it wrong. Oh. Okay, so is Roosh and what is it? Dralistico?
Preston Vance. Oh,
Dralistico. Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely not going to LFI, even though I wasn't going to go with them anyway.
Yeah. I was just looking at it and my shit just crashed and reopened, so I don't even have the list in front of me anymore. Hold on.
I am going with Starks and Big Bill.
I want to go with Starks and Big Bill because this will be a consolation to Ricky and all of the bullshit that he's had to deal with.
True.
Because he should have been a champion a while ago. I mean, he had to fuck the world championship. You didn't have anything else after that, right? Nope. Yeah, so I want to say that. But I kind of also want Kings of the Black Throne, because if Julia Hart wins the belt and then they win the belt tonight, that shit will be it.
Trios all over again.
Yeah. They keep belts in threes. That's crazy. Like,
that's their story. That
should be their story. But I think that is going to be the consolation prize. Ricky, this is I don't know. Hold on.
I don't know.
Gotta flip a coin. Heads, tails. Heads is gonna be Big Bill. Tails is gonna be the Kings. Oh no, that was a bad one. Not doing that. Going with the Kings.
Alrighty then.
I swear, if FTR wins this, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. It's possible.
So it'll be. Dang. So wait. The Bucks lose. Then it could be FTR versus
Kenny Omega. Yeah. I would rather have the Golden Jets versus Ricky and Billy and Bill Starks. Big Bill.
I would rather have the Golden Jets versus the Kings. That'd be Kenny Omega and Malachi.
Oh, you're right. Yep.
That
Damn that. I said the Bucks earlier. Hold on.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, like I said, that was your first.
You got 5 seconds to choose if you're going to switch. 5.
No, I ain't
4,
switching. I ain't switching.
3.
I ain't never switched up.
2, 1.
Tony.
So you're not gonna switch up, but you gonna switch the writing. Okay.
I'll switch the card.
Yeah.
I'll switch the card. Don't worry about it.
All right. So in the pre-show, and if they add any more pre-shows or any more matches, we're not going to add them into the equation because it's just too much to try to do.
They should have announced it already.
All right.
Yeah. We have, for the ROH Tag Team titles, MJF and a partner to be named versus the Gun Club. And they've been saying that it's going to be Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe has said he would tag with MJF if he gives him a title shot afterwards.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be Roddy.
I do too.
I wanted to be Roddy. Like I said last time, I wanted to be Roddy. I don't think you was here, Chris. I wanted to be Roddy. You probably was. And I want them to do well together so it can spark the jealousy of Adam Cole. Like that's... Oh, and by the way, if anybody, and this is just a little spoiler, if anybody thinking that is Britt Baker as the devil, she already said that it wasn't her.
So people lie all the time.
No, this wasn't like it wasn't a work. She's like, seriously, it's not her. But if it would definitely be crazy. It wasn't no like, oh no, it wasn't me. No, I'm not that. No, it was really like a fan talking like, if it was me, ooh, it would have been so good. And then they added the whole Doja Cat thing to it. It would have been crazy. Yeah. But no, it's really not her.
So you're saying you're CM Punk?
Since you mentioned his name, they already said that it's not him. They said that if it turns out to be him, it will be a work that the people that already know who it is would kind of be pissed. It would lead to some distrust inside of the...
Hey. Keep it from getting out. I'm all
no.
for
No. You don't understand. They kept it a secret. There's only like, I don't want to say an actual number, but it's probably a handful of people, 5 at the most, that actually know who it is.
Like, a lot of people that know,
but they've been
the Young Bucks, Paul Heyman, and Tony Khan.
Yeah,
Paul Levesque.
Yeah,
and CM Punk, because they're all working together. Because he's showing up in Chicago as well.
But then you would throw Nick Khan in there because the whole Khan thing. So
both shows, man.
Yeah, but no, but they're saying that it is reported that those two are not there, are not going to be the devil, and it's already set in stone. So as we head,
what Jen is Jack Perry.
I'm not saying that it's Jack Perry.
Y'all heard him.
Yeah.
Jack Perry, y'all.
I'm not saying that it is.
That's what I heard that you said.
I mean, I pray to God that it's not.
At the end of the show, Devil gonna show up on the screen. It's just gonna say "Cry Me a River," and then everybody gonna be like, "Ooh." Then he gonna get mad.
He did throw somebody through a thing of glass. Mm-hmm. So.
Oh.
The Devil should have been like pointing at the glass.
I did this before. Like, no. And it's not sugar. Not the sugar glass. But we're back into the whole thing. I don't know who the partner is going to be. I really wanted to be Roderick Strong. And I really wanted to be them. And they still win. They win. So whoever the partner is, MJF is still winning. That's my pick.
Same. It'd be crazy if the Guns won.
Yeah, I have them winning the tag team titles as well. MJF and his partner.
Yeah, but it would be crazy if Guns won. If they won that would be sick. All right, but
if it was anybody other than MJF, I think the Guns would have won.
Yeah, and then
and I would even say that the Guns would have won even if it was MJF and Adam Cole, but because of how the story is going, because MJF and Adam Cole made it to where either Adam Cole turns and they lose the belt, and then we get this rivalry. MJF turns, they lose the belt, then we have this rivalry.
Yeah.
They don't turn on each other. They just lost, and then they could just still end the opening, the 0 hour with a hug, and we still get this happy-go-lucky bro-chacho romance going on. And it still works. And we're still waiting for the day that they made it to where they could lose the belt and it'd be perfectly fine. There's no way that winning or losing it will damage them or the story.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But since Adam Cole has came down for the Guns to win without it being Adam Cole there, that would actually kind of, it would be a shot to their record, like, oh yeah, y'all won, but you didn't beat them with Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Even though that don't matter because they the fucking Guns and they're fucking awesome. Bang bang gang for life.
Bang bang gang.
Bang bang.
Rock hard gonna be at.
You gonna be there?
He is gonna be there. I can't wait.
Yeah. It is the funniest thing to hear you say rock hard. That is just this shit.
It's so good. It's so
he
stupid.
has a hard taint. But in the main event, we have MJF versus another member of the Bullet Club Gold. It's going to be MJF versus the Switchblade, Jay White.
Man, this match sucked in a good way because I want them both to win.
Yeah.
Jay White is world champ, man. Shoot, it's coming. It's coming.
It is coming.
I'm gonna go MJF though.
Yeah, I'm going MJF.
I'm still on the boat that Swerve should be the one to beat MJF.
I'm still there too. I think that if this happened 2-3 months later, I might be singing a different story, wanting Jay White to win.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking like 3 months down the line, Blade is going to get his shot.
What?
Blade is going to get his shot, and he would have a chance if they keep pushing him. He could have a chance. We done seen wrestlers fight dolls. We done seen wrestlers fight the Invisible Man. We done seen wrestlers fight little kids. A Blade is not out of the realm of possibilities. I just want to say that.
You say wrestlers, you mean Kenny Omega?
Jim Cornette would have a conniption.
Oh yeah.
And shout out to Jim Cornette, because if you checked out my Instagram, which I'm gonna post it on our Twitter as well.
Mm-hmm.
I did see that.
Your boy was chilling in the ring when he was working at Impact/GFW with one Jim Cornette, which a lot of people are probably going to be flagged for. But suck it, losers! You ain't never been in a ring and nobody that matters.
Dude, that's so good. Let me ask you a question about Jim, because he irritates me in the best way possible. Is he as flamboyant as he is when the mic is not on him? Like, is he as loud and as boisterous and as much of an asshole in a good way? I don't mean like him being.
I didn't. I mean, I've seen it, but I didn't see it all too much. But he was very knowledgeable. And when I say that, a lot of people think that he is just like, the old timer who just doesn't know what he's talking about. I can't get with the time. But he
knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. And the one thing that he told us is, you're not a character. Be yourself. Like, even if you have, like, they give you a character, be yourself. Make it your own. Don't be what you think that they want somebody to be. Be yourself. And I truly took that to heart. And that's why once that happened, I started really going out as like the Blurred with attitude. Because the whole time I was wrestling, I didn't know what I wanted to be. Because my first wrestling name was AF Bernie. Then I just went by CT Brown. But then I started to realize, like, yo, I'm a nerd, but I'm black, so I'm a Blurred. And I want to be taken seriously in this wrestling thing. So I'm a Blurred with attitude, the BWA. And I completely took full advantage, like, of just getting to, like, get within his mind. Because he if you want to talk to him, he'll talk to you.
Yeah.
He'll give you some advice, and he won't, like, talk down to you. He'll shit on your match if you're doing a lot of flippity-doo-dah shit that don't make sense. But, yeah, I enjoyed, like, the small times that I had to talk to him. So
I would love to be in a room with him to talk wrestling, because I think that I would say something.
He is an encyclopedia of wrestling.
And I know the best way to get out of him. I would say it's one of the dumbest things ever. And he would go probably 15, 20 minutes of, are you stupid? This is the point. This is this. Don't do that here. You can't do that there. The reason why you don't do that there is because it's this. And this. And this is why when Macho Man did this in 85, this is how it happened. Like, he would be that guy. And it'd just be like, all I said was Orange Cassidy would never.
When he passes away, wrestling will honestly, like, have lost such a great mind for professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Because then there's Paul Heyman, as brilliant as a man as he is, he's no Jim Cornette.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to, like, just knowing professional wrestling from, I forget when he actually started taking pictures and everything, up until now.
Yeah.
Great mind. Great mind.
Yeah. Which is why it's always so funny to hear him when he goes off on the anomalies. Because it's like he don't understand. He understands that they're anomalies, but it bothers him because they're unique. That's the anomaly. The Orange Cassidy thing fucking bothers him. Like, because it's not supposed to work. It is not supposed to work. Like, honestly, I think this has been tried 1 or 2 times beforehand of a person that is too cool for school, and it don't work. But Orange Cassidy figured out how to make it work. And it bothers him. When you know that much and you know that it's not supposed to work and you know why it's not supposed to work and it does work, it's like, you motherfucker, there's a secret in there. There's something in there and it just doesn't make sense. And every time I hear him talk, when it's stuff like that, it is one of the funniest things ever. But it is beautiful to try to figure out how his mind's working, because it's ticking. It's trying to solve it, because this is different. Yeah. Or when he talks about somebody that knows far less than what he knows, he makes him feel so small. Yeah, he don't even really be talking to them like that, but he be making, like, what's the fuck, that fucking guy? Not Bischoff.
I know who you're talking about. But for some reason,
his name is escaping me. Yeah, the idiot that pretty much ruined WCW.
Yeah.
Oh, Vince Russo.
Yeah.
Yes.
That fucking idiot. And granted, Vince knows wrestling too. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you. He does know wrestling. He does. He is kind of like, he is the Kevin Smith of wrestling. Kevin Smith is the guy that created Dogma, Jay and Silent Bob. He is the Kevin Smith of wrestling. He has a vision, and it can work for a moment. Then it becomes repetitive. Then it becomes stupid. Even though Kevin Smith grew, Vince just really hasn't. But he knows wrestling. But he knows diddly compared to Jim Cornette. So I just wanted to say that because I really would love to have a conversation with Jim Cornette, even though sometimes he pissed me off. But yeah, but again, anybody that I've been pissed off by, I would love to have conversations with y'all because y'all piss me off because y'all raised me. I mean, Booker raised me, Eric Bischoff raised me, Vince Russo raised me, Vince raised me, Paul raised me, fuck it, to a certain extent, Rick Rubin raised me. Like all of the people that kind of bother me, and Rick Rubin doesn't bother me. I don't know why I put him in that category, but everybody that bothers me, it bothers me because I love y'all. So I will talk shit about y'all, but I would love to have a conversation with y'all. So if y'all do want to, y'all come across this and say, hey, I saw a couple of videos where you said that only reason why I'm saying shit is because I'm getting paid by WWE. I didn't like that, and I want to talk to you. All right, cool. I keep trying to talk shit about Ryback, but for some reason the videos don't post. But
yeah, let's see.
Yeah. We're probably still blocked. But if Ryback, you hear this, I want you to know two things. I would love to sit down and have a conversation with you. And there's a couple of videos where it was supposed to be a couple of videos that was posted up here where I was talking mad shit about you. But again, you are in the field that I love.
We're still blocked.
Yeah. So you are in the field that I love. You are part of the community that I love. You, at one point, was a wrestler that I love. So I only talk shit because I care. You may feel different. I can't help you with that. But everybody, I would love to have a conversation. We want to do interviews with y'all because we want to pick your brain. We want to pick your brain. We want to argue. We want to just love wrestling, which is like what I say at the end. But we're still on our final match. We done went into the whole thing. Let's get back into the final match. Chris.
Oh, well, I mean, the final match was AEW or MJF versus Jay White, and we all went MJF.
No, we all went MJF, but I was going into the other thing. Yeah, because I was joking and saying that Cardblade was going to get in. That's how we get into all of this. But yeah, but no, I say MJF because we all feel like MJF can't lose right now. But I don't think that. I think that there's going to be a moment where it might trick us, and somebody interferes. The devil comes in. Depending on who you think it is, the devil's going to come in and he's going to cost or try to cost MJF the match. But, what's that ref name? What's the ref name? The ref that when you see him, you know that there's no DQs being called.
Which one?
The old one?
Rick Knox.
Knox, yes. Rick Knox. Rick Knox is going to be the ref. The devil's going to come out. He's going to jump Jay White. He's going to try to Rick Knox was just going to try to get control of everybody instead of calling the belt, calling disqualification. He's going to try it, and then he's going to get knocked out. All this shit's going to happen. This is going to be a whole bunch of, this is going to be chaos. But, if you think that that's going to happen, then you probably think that Adam Cole, baby, is the devil. Or if he interferes and he tries to beat up MJF, then you might think that is somebody like Jack Perry, right? And nobody wants it to be Jack Perry. Just know that. Nobody wants Jungle Boy. Nobody wants Jungle Boy. Now, with that, shut up. With that being said, I do think that it's going to be MJF, but we still got to figure out who is the devil. Now, CT, do you think he's going to interfere in the match?
No.
Okay, Chris, do you think he's going to interfere in the match?
I don't even think the devil even showing up.
Oh, that's...
It's gonna be one of those times where they miss the timing again.
Yeah, they do have an issue with pulling the trigger. If I can find the video, I can put up there where I said Tony has an issue with pulling the trigger. That was over a year ago, by the way. So it's still happening. So you don't think that he's going to show up at all? Got it. All right, and then I think that I'll play that he don't interfere. I mean, I play that he does interfere. So now we got three different things. You got somebody saying that, you got CT saying that he won't interfere. He's just going to close out. You got Chris saying he's not going to be there at all. And you got me saying that he's going to interfere. So now with me saying that he's going to interfere, let's work on that one first. He interferes.
We have 5 minutes.
Okay. He interferes. Who do you see interfering with MJF?
Or do you think that the devil... Are you asking, do you think the devil will
No.
cause MJF to lose or win?
That's let's say he causes him to lose. Well, no, he causes him to win. Fuck it, because we all know he's going to win. We're still going to go off he's going to win. So, I mean, he could try to make him lose, but he still wins. But...
It was me, Roddy. It was me the whole time.
Adam.
All right. So you think that is that it could be Roderick Strong if he interferes?
Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. So
if he interfered, it's either Roddy or it's Wardlow.
Yeah. Okay.
Or CM Punk.
It's not.
The longer this go on, the more I think it's CM Punk.
So
if he don't show up, it's Punk.
Okay. So
and if he do show up, it's still Punk.
Exactly.
Yeah, everybody wants it to be Punk. Okay.
It's a stunt double.
Everybody wants it to be Punk. Got it.
Oh no, I want it to be Punk. I want to stay retired. I want to stay going.
You said who you wanted to be? What'd you say?
I said I don't want it to be Punk.
Okay. So I'm gonna say if he interferes, then it is definitely going to be. Okay. Sorry. God damn it. If he interferes, it's gonna be Jack Perry. But for him to end out the show, who do you think he's gonna be, CT? Because you said that he's gonna end out. He's not gonna interfere. He's just gonna end out. Who do you think is going to be? Okay.
It's gonna be Will Ospreay.
A lot of people has been saying that it could be Will. I actually seen that. I think
if it's for Ospreay, just give him the belt already.
Yeah, if it's Ospreay, he's definitely gonna get the belt. But no, if they close out, it's going to be one or two people. And this goes into Roderick Strong being in the tag team. I think it's going to be fuck it. I'm gonna say it. I think Cole's not injured. I think that the devil is going to be Adam Cole. I think that this plays a whole thing, and I'm not saying that he's not injured, like he wasn't injured, but I don't think the injury was as long as what they made it out to be. I think that they did a couple of those video vignettes right before you started to feel better, and then they took that cast off, and he's just been in video. All of this has just been the same day of recording, and it's just been bullshit, right? So. But
I hope it's Adam Cole.
I want it to be Adam Cole. And I want it to be because of his whole jealousy. Because he became the devil against Jay White because he knows how dangerous Jay White is, right? And he was protecting his best friend. Now all of a sudden he's attacking people that are considered his friends or just turning out to be his friends. Yeah. And then, like I said, Roderick Strong, he teams up with MJF. They actually do good. They start to like each other. How much that would be Adam? He beating up Roderick Strong in the back, and he took what is the name of that group?
Kingdom.
He takes the Kingdom, and he got the Kingdom to beat up on Roderick Strong, and they are the devils, and he takes off the mask, and it's Adam Cole, and he's doing this because he's MJF's best friend, and MJF don't know how to feel about it. That's that. Adam Cole, baby.
That boy gonna be broken afterwards.
Man, that arc for MJF is a hard one. Yeah. All right, but. With that being said, another episode is in the books, people. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing else, right?
No.
Another episode in the books. We did it.
Wait.
What?
One more thing. So Tony Khan said that he signing somebody.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
On Saturday?
Yeah.
They gonna be
he's signing somebody on Saturday.
Randy Orton.
It is not Randy Orton because
they can only be one person.
Who?
Mercedes.
Okay, so
Monet.
From what I know, from the way that he stated it in the letter, it sounds like somebody that is not currently signed to AEW, but is very, very much loved and respected by not just the wrestlers but the fans.
So it gotta be her.
No.
Well,
El Vikingo. He's not signed.
Oh. Well, that's just one of those announcements that could have been a tweet. If that's the case.
And that's a thought. I was trying to think about who it was, but I was like, very respected. So this is gonna be some old ass wrestler, but then it was like he probably picked somebody that is already in. So I don't know.
Could be Gurngale.
Yeah. Or Raven.
Ooh, Raven.
Yeah.
Raven still wrestling?
I don't know if he does, but he should sign Ryback. Piss everybody off. Just sign Ryback. But that's it. Another episode of the books.
It's time to go.
Another episode of the books, people. We did it. I'm about to win this one.
Yeah, I don't feel too good about this one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it feels great. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, and I feel good. Okay.
We're gonna talk tomorrow night.
Right.
Make some changes.
All right.
Gotta make some changes.
Run the play.
It's cute. Order 66.
Yeah. All right. Order 66. God damn it. All right, shut up. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get through with this. I gotta put this out tonight. All right. Nobody told you that they love you. I'm saying it. I love you. If nobody said you're awesome, we're saying it. You're awesome. Everything that we go through is temporary. Lord knows that it feels like forever, but know that it's temporary because It's to make you better. It's to make you stronger. It's to make you. I was about to go into Kanye West. Harder and faster, better, stronger. Well, Daft Punk. I'm going to keep it to the original. But yeah, it is to make you better. It's for you to learn from. So take the moments, the good and the bad. Take it in, enjoy it, learn from it, grow from it. Don't make the same mistakes. And when the obstacle comes through that you've seen before, kill that shit. But until next time, all I really want you to do is do what you love. That is playing video games, watching events, watching pay-per-view events, talking, listening to people talk, listen to three not so wise men talk about anything and everything that has anything to do with wrestling. Hey, Pops. All right. But until next time.
Let him know, Tony. Let him
Peace.
Know. What?
Peace.
And we're out.
Later.
I gotta set high keys. I gotta.